today, from Toronto, Canada, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Toronto Thunderbirds taking on the Portland Snowhawks.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Portland Snowhawks and the Toronto Thunderbirds. With my good friend Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we have arrived at another new season. I had a little more pep in my step this morning. I know you did as well. Here we go.
Yeah, when you...
Men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And we are underway from Toronto. And a very nice return up to the 35, but was it aided by something illegal? Let's find out.
What you talking about, ref?
So holding will scratch off some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed. Hard to do.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
2-yard line.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Intended for number 83. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
He'll look to throw. He may try and run for this. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further. As they get him down well short of the line to gain. Call it a pickup of 3, and also now likely a punt on their opening drive.
And they had an extra defensive back on the field on that play, and the coverage was excellent. He tried to pull it down and run for it, but they rallied to him and kept him short of a first down.
And they'll send out their punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question.
They'll take over.
He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard
so out comes
line.
this offense to take over for the first time. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
And I liked what his head coach told us about him this week, that no matter what happens, whether he throws 7 interceptions or 7 touchdown passes, he's the same assertive leader in the huddle on each and every play. He can throw the 7 interceptions, just blame the football, blame anything else, and still carry himself like he is the man.
He's like you, assertive in our production meetings.
Well, especially when we're talking about ordering dinner.
I was just going to say.
That's where I go.
Now this throw caught left side, and they're able to get this one across the 35. 15 yards on the play, first down.
A gain of 15.
Remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last
Portland.
play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 40-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. That catch good for 5.
Number 44.
It's 3rd down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact put the ball 3, and it's 4th down.
That's exactly what defense is talking about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
And on now is the punter, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
At their own 2-yard line.
He's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive. And they will begin with, should we call it, far from ideal starting field position, their own 2-yard line.
So what's your definition of ideal?
The 1-yard line on the other side of the field.
Yes, exactly right. So, yes, your definition is apropos in this case.
And even double the space they have to work with as they take it from the 2 to the 4.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And they're going to get the first down here across the 15-yard line.
Good. 4.
They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
1st and 10 at the
Nicely bit
16-yard
off.
line.
Pretty decent game.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Now a handoff here to his running back. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy
The
of the
running
20.
back, again the ball carrier.
The run got
Taken
4.
down
Now
at
they
the
deal with a
19-yard
2nd and
line.
6.
A gain of 4.
From the
It's
shotgun now.
2nd
Here's an
and 6.
inside give. This will be a short gain of 3
Another
before he's
carry
brought
for the
down at the
running
22.
back. He was taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
He can run for it, and he will.
That's good. 4A.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
Running back again.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
Second and 11. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
1st and 10.
One of the ways the quarterbacks keep other receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
side of the field now. It's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to be met at about the 43.
Another carry for the running back.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He may try and run for this. Good coverage downfield, letting him picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
Containing him is becoming a 30-yard line. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times as has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you have something about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Now a handoff here to his running back. About 3 yards there to the 27.
The running back against
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
27-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
Going to give this time to the tailback.
Another carry for the running back. Tackled at the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He can run for it, and he will. Empty space there, picking up the 1st down on a 21-yard gain.
And that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a 1st down and inside the 5-yard line.
1st and goal from just inside the 5. They'll set up to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Touchdown.
4 yards out. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. They find themselves open for an easy touchdown.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And it's good to make it 7-0. That drive along with remaining 15 plays.
7. Snowhawks, nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it to 26.
1st down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. Taken down at the line of scrimmage.
36 on the carry.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd
to throw now on 2nd and 10.
At the 26-yard line.
Quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40.
Number 36 on the carry. He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
to throw now on first down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
The score, Thunderbirds 7, Snowhawks 0.
The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Complete
15 yards on the play, first down.
A gain of 15.
That was good protection there. No,
And
that was great protection there
down.
because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Someone moved, flag is out. That's going to be 5 yards.
And that'll drive coaches crazy. You work all week on dealing with loud crowds, on dealing with motion, and then you have a guy jump.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Complete to number 80.
Call it a pickup of 7.
A gain of 7.
And that'll make this a second down.
At the 47-yard line.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
The pass. Complete to number 14.
He said it earlier in the quarter when we saw a broken tackle then that we might see some missed tackles here early on in week 1, and that's another one right there.
Yeah, not a surprise at all. It will even out as the season extends because everyone will get used to the play speed. But right now, here in the early season, the advantage definitely goes to the offense.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
The running back, again the ball
run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Down at the 26. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Over the middle, it's complete.
The pass.
And inside
Complete
the 20 before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Snowhawks.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Carried by number 27.
Not too many more ideal situations than 2nd and 2. They're going to try and pick up a first down.
And goal.
They ran it
at the
and picked
6-yard
it up.
line.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry there. It's 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And that play's not going to get him in as he stopped right at about the line of scrimmage.
Short of the goal line.
Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had to feel, and the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had to feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
the kicker on for the extra point.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts.
The kick is good.
The extra point splits
that
the
ties
uprights,
the game at
and we are
7.
tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Take over. First down and 10.
Here again comes the captain of this offense leading his crew back out there now. And he's been busy with his feet. He's been quite the scrambling man.
And obviously that can break down a defense. But a lot of it is just that they just get trapped with worrying about it so much that other things break down as well. You know, you break the huddle, and you're not just playing what comes out at you. You're like, oh, God, don't let him outside of the pocket. Don't let him beat us with his legs. And then he starts to beat you other ways.
And to give this time to the tailback. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
That's good.
Gain of 11 to kick off the drive. It's a quick first down.
Coming in, he really likes a chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll look to throw here. On the move to his left. And he's going to keep it here. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 47-yard line.
From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
The pass.
Give him 8 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
The offense on 3rd down, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. For the evolution of the game and how these guys, a place like that, can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. It's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3, just the ball goes anymore.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
16-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Touchdown!
A 16-yard touchdown run. And his guys have taken the lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the block mistakes were made up front. Offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And was polished up by the touchdown run from the 16-yard line. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded right around the 8. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
First down and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Portland's offense now about set to take over. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails, because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
After the loss to start out, here's second and 11. Now a dump off here complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
27.
12 yards there and a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a pickup of 12. He was second play in a row with a 12-yard gain.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
To throw now on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Now here's a first down throw. It's complete.
The pass.
A gain of 6 there on
Complete
first.
to number
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4.
Brings up second and 4 at the 23-yard line.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
It's third down and 4 yards
to throw again. And he comes back with one complete.
Touchdown.
And he will take it in for the touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Now we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So that drives 7 plays in length. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
26-yard line.
Toronto's offense ready to take over. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
To number
7
80.
yards, the pickup on
It's
the
a
pitch
gain
and
of
catch.
7. Brings up second and 3 at the 33-yard
And
line.
an incomplete pass.
The pass.
That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that is incomplete. Boy, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
First down.
They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Portland's offense now about set to take over. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, just string them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. Going to throw right side here, complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete.
The pass.
3 yards remain for 2nd down. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout.
2nd and 3.
As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Incomplete on the throwaway. It's 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Give him 4 yards there, and that should be the final play of this first half.
And a Portland 1st down.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll start with two cities separated by only 100 miles or so. Cincinnati taking on Indianapolis. And it's the Colts who have the lead in that one.
You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he'll take it up past the 25 at the 26-yard line.
1st down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Portland's offense now about set to take over. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
His size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Number 36 on the carry.
He's run a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
And it's 3rd down.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Looking for his running back, and he's got it.
The pass.
And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
A short gain that doesn't get him the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. So they bring out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defense is...
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield.
The quarterback taken down and sacked.
Tell you what, he did not have much time there to get in the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block them. They were on him in a hurry.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. And that is incomplete.
The pass.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 14.
Steps away. He may try and run for this. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a 1st down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big time play.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he went backwards. They'll be down at the 30. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It always helps when you get great run support from your safeties, and when you get one who can actually read the play and get upfield and shut it down before it gets going, that's exactly what you're looking for.
Second and 11 now. Being chased out left. And now he's going to use his legs. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
first downs, gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
14 more
Same
yards.
result as last play, 14 yards and another first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they won 3 and out.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he stopped immediately there.
Again, the ball carrier.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
The line of scrimmage.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
The tackle made at the
play of the drive
36-yard
coming
line.
up. It's 3rd
That's
and
a
3.
gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
He can run for it, and he will. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Good coverage downfield by him, taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Not only another first down, that also puts him over 100 yards rushing.
That's not something you see very often in the NFL. We see it more in college. But I think with more of the melding of the college game with quarterbacks, we'll see this a little bit more often in the future.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28.
You see me? You see me?
Well, free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Intended for number
incomplete
19.
pass on that last play, and that means he'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
And 16.
Back to throw here.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he's standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. And his kick is absolutely perfect.
Field goal is
And
good.
they take a 17-14 lead.
Thunderbirds 17. Snowhawks 14.
So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays,
They'll
you
take
don't force
over.
any mistakes,
First down
you don't take the ball
and 10.
away.
At
Maybe
their
that's the way
own
they should look at it.
25-yard line.
Portland's offense now about set to take over. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete.
It's now second and 10 at the 25-yard
Got out of the
line.
pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it, live to fight another down.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
It's a gain of 6.
Able to get what they need to keep
First
the drive
down,
going with a
Snowhawks.
6-yard pickup on 3rd down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
The pass.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
A gain of 16 yards.
Nice job there of utilizing his
First
big
down,
target.
Portland.
He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And to give this time to the tailback. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards.
36
and that'll make
carry.
it 2nd and a foot or so.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And this is taken in at the 5. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
And goal at the 5-yard line.
Nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down around the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Touchdown, Portland.
Taking it in from 2 yards out. And his guys are going to retake the lead.
We got a little bit of everything on that run. Offensive line creating some space, but how about the guy running behind his pads into the end zone?
What does that mean when a guy says running behind his pad?
Means that he's going to be a physical runner. That way he's able to use his shoulder pads, his forearms, anything to ward off people and power his way forward.
The
Point
kicker
after
on
here,
for the
coming up.
point after.
It's up and good to make
The
it
kick is
21-17. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all.
21.
And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown
17.
run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded in the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Toronto's offense ready to take over. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out now joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
Maybe rule on the other defense. We'll see. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll learn him a fresh set of
45-yard line.
Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Mike's 4-2, Mike's 4-2.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. but the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
42, too low. Check, 42, come on.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Rolling to his right. He'll try and run it. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock is going off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And it's a fumble. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
56,
And he'll give it here to his running back. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Ball carrier.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them. Melt the clock down. Get to the 4th quarter and try to keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
At the 30-yard line.
15 yards on the play. 1st down.
And a Portland 1st down.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Thunderbirds 17.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
And he's going to go down. They get turned back at the 40.
A loss of 13
And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than later.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been very good. 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. He'll find his man on the comeback route. Complete.
The pass.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard
line. Pickup of 14.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good.
He is good.
And that'll make this a 7-point game.
Snowhawks 24. Thunderbirds 17.
From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet. And being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Toronto's offense ready to take over. And that last turnover could have proven more costly, but their defense only gave up 3. But now answering with a field goal doesn't do them much on this drive. They need to try and find the end zone. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Complete.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on second and inches.
At the 38-yard line.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Good.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
I'm a defender. I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the fourth quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
8 yards
Good
on the
pickup
pickup.
there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
When you see zone defense, you know you got a drag route on as your primary call. You got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because it might just tough coverage. Boy, what would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5.
Draw play to the running back.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd.
Brings up second
That's
and
one
2.
to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the goal.
That's a 3-yard
Quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Fred, we always know they won't just score 1 touchdown. Without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
They'll drop to throw. Flush. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Taking it in for 2 yards out. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Now comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. A 10-play drive that time. And it's culminated to get a 2-yard touchdown. These two sides, 24 all our score as he sends this one away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Portland's offense now about set to take over. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
The pass.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. That catch good for only a couple.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Snowhawks.
Well, the obviously red man covers their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him think. Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield, and then he curls back inside for the completion.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings
From the
up
shotgun
2nd
now.
and
Here's
9.
an inside give. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Taken
No
down.
gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 9 situation.
3rd down.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
The pass.
No gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
I know you got a baseball
No gain on the play.
right?
Yeah, minor league.
You did some of that, right? What do they do when they do the signals? An indicator, right? It starts,
Whether it goes or not, yeah.
yeah, whether the play's on or not. How about the indicators offensive linemen give when they're getting ready to run a screen pass? And if those get red, well, we just saw that there, didn't we?
No gain.
No gain. Deciphered it and finished the play off.
Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return.
At their own 16-yard line.
As they take over. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. So, Charles, there are the numbers. What's happened here? Defensive adjustments that's caused him to sort of fall off a bit?
I think so. That has to happen. You've got to make some changes because in the first half, they were pretty effective. But the second part is sometimes when you're doing really well, you get off your game a little bit. You get off the gas a little. You're like, okay, we've got this stuff. And that's not necessarily the case. Maybe right now, someone just needs to tell a joke in the huddle, loosen things up, and get their big guy going again.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Sometimes we see this late in the fourth quarter because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Second and 11. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And does the defense have it? They do, says the referee. We're going the other way.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over. Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
Portland's offense now about set to take over. The fumble recovery certainly has put them in the driver's seat. 1st and 10, all tied here in the 4th. And to give this time to the tailback. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
On the carry.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of
Movement there on the offensive line. A little quick and a 5-yard penalty.
False start, offense.
The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
The pass.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
A 7-yard
Getting down to the good stuff. On time with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down, but they are in field goal range already. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to get the 1st down here as he's taken down
The ball
at the
carried
22.
by number 27.
They're able to
He was
convert
taken
with a
down
gain
at
of
the
4.
22-yard
Picked up a little
line.
bit of yardage
A gain
there,
of
and
4
now,
yards.
in this
First
situation,
down,
should be in
Portland.
no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
Number 36 on the carry.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll
He's
bring up
taken
2nd
down at
down.
the
I like
17-yard
it. I like
line.
the call. Still an
4
opportunity to
yards
run
on
the
the
football
pickup.
and chew up a little more
2nd
time
and
off the
6.
clock.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And his guys are going to take the lead.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
Point
Makes the
after,
score
right down the middle.
Snowhawks
And they will
31.
take a 7-point
Thunderbirds
lead.
24.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From the 6. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And in the early going, the running game, as we see the numbers, it just wasn't on point. Well, now it's gotten more true to form.
And sometimes it takes a little while for an offensive line to get in sync because early in the game, defenses throw different patterns at you, different formations, different sets, and you might not block them quite the way you want to, but as you start to get into a groove and you figure out what they're doing, now it all comes together, and that's what we're seeing right now.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Back to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Good.
17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down. Looking sideline, incomplete. And complete for this on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
He's back to throw. And he comes back with one complete.
That's good.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
1st and 10.
Now another timeout called
41-yard
for
line.
by the offense as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. He'll look to throw. And now he'll tuck it and run. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is going to go the other way. The defense has it.
The quarterback keeps it.
And they were hoping to get down there, get the score, and get this thing into overtime. How deflating.
Absolutely. I mean, let's face it, heartbreaking. They had an opportunity, had a chance, and probably were feeling pretty good about what was going on, and that was taken away from them by their own mistake.
Yeah, the opportunity squashed. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. And they will take a knee here. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors. And partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Yeah, real football.
Not preseason football, where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason. And now I'm listening to you. So for our visitors, it was a hard-fought game, and they'll exit 1-0 as they win by a touchdown. And they'll be back home next week to take on the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, for the home team here, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they will be at home next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.